Imagine waking up in the year 2050 and seeing a China transformed beyond anything familiar today. Megacities stretch for hundreds of kilometers, linked by silent magnetic levitation trains. Service robots navigate the streets, neon skylines glow above layered green architecture, and daily life unfolds in a deeply digital, aging society shaped by artificial intelligence. This isn't science fiction, it's the logical extension of forces shaping China right now. The true question is, what will China look like by mid? Will it dominate the world economy, lead new technological revolutions, or struggle beneath demographic and geopolitical pressures? Let's step into the future and explore the China of 2050, its innovations, challenges, and global impact. China is already a leader in artificial intelligence, and by 2050 it may become the most advanced AI-driven society on Earth. Its vast data generation provides the fuel for unprecedented automation. Factories may turn into self-repairing robotic ecosystems, where human involvement is minimal. Assembly lines could operate around the clock, guided by predictive systems capable of diagnosing problems before they happen. Cities too will evolve. Urban environments may run on integrated AI systems controlling everything from traffic flow to energy distribution. Tens of thousands of sensors embedded in infrastructure will allow cities to think, adjusting in real time to weather changes, emergencies, or population fluctuations. Inside homes, AI companions may manage daily routines, monitor health, and even provide emotional support, especially as the population ages and more elderly residents live alone. Augmented reality could replace traditional devices, projecting digital information directly onto the real world. Yet all this progress raises difficult questions about data control, privacy, and the balance between efficiency and individual freedom. The debate over how much technology should shape human life will be an important part of China's social development. China's ambitions won't stop on Earth. By 2050, the country may operate permanent lunar research stations and play a central role in space exploration. Missions involving asteroid mining, helium-3 extraction, or lunar-based solar power stations could become long-term strategic goals. These developments would not only expand China's scientific capabilities, but also reshape global competition over space resources. Back home, China is expected to lead the world in renewable energy and clean technology. Gigantic solar farms across deserts, offshore wind clusters along the coasts, and energy storage breakthroughs could give China unprecedented influence in the clean energy market. If nuclear fusion becomes a reality, China's research programs might help define the next era of global energy. However, these achievements also carry geopolitical implications. Energy leadership would shift global alliances, reshape trade, and heighten competition among major powers. In everyday life, the line between digital and physical experiences will blur. By 2050, augmented reality interfaces could be as common as smartphones once were. People might navigate streets with holographic directions, pay for goods through facial recognition, or receive instant medical assessments from wearable sensors. Education may become highly personalized, with AI-driven learning paths replacing traditional classrooms. Students could explore virtual laboratories, historical simulations, or remote scientific environments in fully immersive settings. Work will transform as well. Automation will replace countless repetitive tasks, pushing human workers toward creative, strategic, or interpersonal roles. Entirely new careers, quantum software design, genetic interface engineering, robotic psychology may emerge. Entertainment will also evolve as virtual worlds blend with real environments, creating interactive experiences shaped by user choices. However, the shift toward continuous digital immersion may bring psychological strain, new forms of dependency, and growing debates about mental health and online identity. China's economic future will be one of the most important global stories of the mid-century. If innovation continues, China may remain among the world's largest economies, rivaling or surpassing the United States and India. But its economy will look dramatically different from today's. Manufacturing may become almost entirely automated. Instead of exporting low-cost goods, China may become a leader in advanced robotics, biotechnology, aerospace, and next-generation semiconductors. Digital finance, AI-driven supply chains, and cross-border e-commerce could dominate global trade. However, the nation faces major economic challenges: a shrinking workforce, rising government debt, potential tech restrictions from abroad, and slower real estate growth. China's long-term prosperity will depend on its ability to shift from labor-led growth to innovation-led growth. Becoming a true innovation center, rather than just a manufacturing powerhouse, will require creativity, stronger intellectual property protection, and world-class research institutions. By 2050, China's global trade influence may deepen. Economic corridors stretching across Asia, Africa, and Europe could reshape global logistics and supply networks. These systems may integrate digital currencies, AI-powered trade monitoring, and renewable energy partnerships. Yet political tensions, competing trade blocs, and technological rivalry could restrain China's reach. The future of global trade will likely be multipolar, with China playing a powerful but contested role. Perhaps China's greatest challenge in 2050 will be its demographic transformation. The country is expected to have one of the oldest populations in the world, with fewer young workers supporting a growing elderly population. This shift will affect healthcare, pensions, labor markets, and social services. To maintain productivity, China will rely heavily on automation, robotics, and digital healthcare. Smart homes equipped with biometric sensors, AI diagnostics, and remote medical assistance may become essential tools for elderly citizens. Robotics may fill labor gaps in factories, hospitals, farms, and restaurants. Socially, younger generations may carry heavier responsibilities, supporting aging parents and grandparents. Balancing career, family, and financial security will shape the culture of mid-century China. Loneliness and mental health among older adults will become national priorities as well. Urban life in China will also evolve. Several megacity clusters like the Greater Bay Area, the Yangtze River Delta, and the Beijing Dungeon Hub region may function as superregions holding tens of millions of people. These areas will rely on clean transit, autonomous vehicles, and smart infrastructure. But rural regions may struggle unless revitalized through digital agriculture, remote work, and targeted investment. The urban-rural divide will remain a key social challenge. Education will shift dramatically. Instead of uniform testing, students may follow adaptive AI-tailored learning systems. Virtual campuses could connect youth across the world. Families may focus more on creativity and interdisciplinary skills as automation reshapes traditional jobs. Governance will become more data. Predictive systems may help prevent accidents, optimize infrastructure, and deliver targeted social services. This could create a more efficient and stable society, but it will also raise debates about privacy, autonomy, and the balance between individual rights and collective security. Public trust will become essential as citizens expect transparency in a highly connected world. Geopolitically, China's relationship with the United States will be the defining variable of global politics. The future could involve cooperation on climate and global health, or deeper competition over technology, security, and influence. The Indo-Pacific will continue to be a focal point, with maritime control, trade routes, and alliances shaping regional dynamics. China may also exert global leadership in climate technology, medical research, infrastructure, and digital governance. Whether this leadership is welcomed or resisted will depend on diplomatic choices and international perceptions. The military landscape of 2050 may include AI-directed command systems, autonomous drone swarms, hypersonic weapons, and advanced naval technologies. Space-based surveillance and cyber defense will play major roles. Maintaining stability while expanding security capabilities will require careful strategy. The Taiwan issue will remain among the world's most sensitive questions. By 2050, the situation could take multiple forms: continued autonomy, negotiated arrangements, or ongoing tension. The outcome will influence regional stability and China's global relationships. China in 2050 will be shaped by innovation, demographic change, economic transformation, and geopolitical strategy. It could become a technological powerhouse, a green energy leader, and a hub of global innovation. Or it may confront the limits of demographic decline and international pressure. What is certain is that China's evolution will influence the entire world, its economies, technologies, and the balance of global power. Understanding China's path is essential for understanding the future itself. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. The future of 2050 begins with the conversations we have today.